Hey, what's up guys, it's Rich and welcome back to another Advanced Warfare video. Now yesterday I uploaded my favourite class on Advanced Warfare, or at least it was at the time. I've actually upgraded that class and I found a better gun and a better attachment loadout and stuff like that. So maybe I'll do another class setup video either today or tomorrow, but we'll see about that. But I decided to jump on and I wanted to find out what the worst weapon in Advanced Warfare was in terms of primaries. I wasn't going to test out the launchers or the pistols or anything like that, so I immediately went to the shotgun class because it's not as if the shotguns are worse than they are in previous Call of Duties. They're like similar, you know, in performance. They're not too good, but they've got a speciality. It's just that the game has changed since the other Call of Duties has been released. Like, the maps are bigger, there's more verticality, there's more space between the gunfights, and they haven't upgraded the shotguns to account for that. So the shotguns have been left behind. So I was trying to use this bulldog here on Riot, I believe this map is called. It's the prison one that we saw early on before the game was released. And I just kept getting wrecked by people like this who sat behind ventilation blocks and stuff like that. I just couldn't compete with them, and even if I did get a few shots in them, a lot of the time they sponged the shots and destroyed me regardless. So the Bulldog was the first shotgun that you're watching right now. It wasn't a huge success. There's only 3 shotguns in this game, which I think is too few. But look at this one. I'm going to interrupt myself. How many shots did I put into my man's back? And he just turns around and sprays me from the hip with a non-laser sight assault rifle and kills me that quickly. So I put the Bulldog away. I brought out this thing, which is the TAC-19. Now this was a brilliant decision. This is one of my favourite weapons on this game, not because it's good or that I did well with it, but just because of the fun factor with this weapon. Now it's like a pump action shotgun, and it's actually got the highest mobility in its class. I paired that with lightweight and also the exo ability, I think it's called Overclock, where you can sprint a little bit quicker. I go on the flanks, I get behind people, and it's so much fun to get a kill with this weapon when you're just, you know, flying around the place, one-shotting people like that. It is so much fun until you run up against someone like this, who is laid down with another assault rifle and just sprays you from the hip, because why not? But there you go. This gun is actually not completely horrible. It's a lot better than the other 2 shotguns. So my, you know, my sort of experiment, or my opinion on the worst weapon in Advanced Warfare is now down to 2 weapons. That is the S12 and the Bulldog, which we've just seen gameplay from. Now, this TAC-19, I think it's, yeah, it is called the TAC-19, is so much fun. I'm actually going to have a class set up just for this map, which is called Detroit. It's a fun shotgun map because you get these tight little alleyways. I think this is actually a school where we are at the moment, and you've got this building that I'm running into at the moment, which may be sort of like a reception, maybe. I'm not really sure. I don't ever sort of look around the maps to see what the buildings actually are, so my callouts are not too good. But there's loads of close range engagements where you can get dicked on after getting 2 hit markers like that. If we just watch this, there's 1 shot, there's 2 shot, and he sprays me down with an assault rifle. This game's great. Like, no weapon is worth using unless it's in the assault rifle category, unless you want to have fun, which I recommend this weapon for that class. If you want to have fun, throw on this class. It's basically just like a lightweight overclock TAC-19. I haven't even got any attachments on it at the moment, and just use your little abilities, your jumping abilities and stuff, and just dick on people like that. How fun is that? My man's lay down at the back of the map on top of a truck. I'll just jump up there and destroy his life, and there's the end of the game. I actually went like 20 and 10 in that game, which isn't too bad, especially with a shotgun. And this game that you're watching right now is with the S12 shotgun, and this thing is the least powerful shotgun I think I've ever used on any game of all time, ever. It is so weak, and I've had to use scavenger on these shotguns as well, by the way, because you run out of ammo so quickly. By the time you get your UAV, if you manage to get that far into your streak, you're out of ammo regardless anyway, so you have to go and, you know, scavenge a different weapon. So scavenger's a must. I was using blast suppressor so I could, you know, come up behind people without them seeing little pulses on the map behind them. I was using low profile, so again I could get close to people. That was the entire goal of this. Did you see how many bullets or shells, shotgun shells, I put into that guy's back before he died? It was ridiculous. Why does it take so many shells to kill someone? And I think I have a little clip here of where there was 2 people in the room, and I basically used up all my ammo on this guy. I was trying to reload. I have 1 shell left. I put it into him at point blank, and I hit him, but it doesn't kill him. And then I tried to run away and die. So I'm not really sure what they were thinking with the shotguns. I'm not sure who tested them and then thought, yeah, these shotguns are fine. These can compete with the assault rifles. This can compete with a, you know, a bow with a red dot sighting or whatever. I'm not sure who passed these through the testing, but they must have been a far greater shotgun player than I am, because I didn't do too well with it. So, in my opinion, the worst primary weapon on this game is probably it's probably based on opinion. I'm going to go with the S12 just because of how weak it is compared to the Bulldog. I think the Bulldog's got a little bit more capabilities when it comes to actually killing a single person. But the S12 has problems as well. So I'm going to go the S12 as the worst shotgun or the worst gun on this game, as you saw in that gunfight there. I put a load of shotgun shells into him, and I actually had to just punch him. That's what I actually, you know, that's what I ended up doing. Instead of killing him with my shotgun, I had to punch him instead, which is what you may as well do on this game. But having said that, I think the shotguns they could act as like a really fun secondary weapon if you want to use overkill on like an assault rifle and put it out for when you go into like these little alleyways and stuff. I think it's so fun, and it's actually pretty useful as well. So maybe they are viable, but in like an overkill capacity. And I think this next clip that's coming up is probably my favourite kill that I've had in Advanced Warfare as of yet, because there's a guy lay down. You'll see it here in a second after I completely found a triple kill, because there's not enough shells. There's physically not enough shells in my, you know, my gun for me to kill that many people. But look at this kill. Not that one. That was for the bloodthirsty. I don't know if you saw this, but there's a guy in this doorway on the left hand side. He's seen me, he's laid down, he's ready for me to come around the corner. I boost past him and I spray him out, and that is so much fun because he was waiting for me for a good, you know, 2 or 3 seconds, and I completely destroyed him with a shotgun. But there you go. If you guys have a gun that you think is even worse than the the S12 in this game, then be sure to leave a comment down below, and I will see you all in a few hours for another video. Thanks for watching.